ladies and gentlemen, Gary Moore.
Hi, Joe Wendell. Howdy, friends. Welcome once again to Tell the Truth. First up today, on this show, we have a man who is involved with tea, the kind you drink, I presume. You know, when tea was first introduced into Great Britain, the drinking of it was said to relieve giddiness and heaviness, colds, the dropsies, and scurvy. And I don't know about all that, but I do know that our first guest says that after you drink your tea, he can look into your teacup and tell you what your fortune is. And we'll find out about that as soon as we meet our panel here on To Tell the Truth.
Bill Cullen. Peggy Tance. Alan Waters. And Kitty Carlisle.
Panel, you will notice that each of you has in front of you a cup of very carefully, specially steeped tea. Yes. And during the course of the questioning, I want you to drink it all up. And when I say all, I mean every last drop. Take your time, but eventually finish it all. I wanted some. Because I tell you why. After you finish drinking it, one of you is going to have his fortune told, his or her fortune told, by the tea leaves. Okay?
Mine'll have to be awful short.
Boy, man, I'm going to get the brief one. I've only got 2 leaves.
I only have 1. You got 2 leaves? Well, good luck, honey. It looks like you ain't going to be around long, doesn't it?
Say goodbye to me. He's only got 1.
They're going to be 2 very long leaves. You never know. But right now, let us meet our tea leaf reader.
Number 1, what is your name, please?
My name is Ian McKinney.
Number 2.
My name is Ian McKinney.
Number 3.
My name is Ian McKinney.
And here is the story of Ian McKinney. He says, I, Ian McKinney, proclaim that tea is the world's most marvelous beverage. Not only is it delicious to drink and the perfect pick-me-up, but after the sociable drinking of this heavenly beverage, the tender tea leaves remaining in the cup can foretell the future. In my book called Fun in a Teacup, I explain what kind of tea and what kind of teacup makes for a good reading. For example, did you know that the character of an individual who leaves clumps of tea in the empty cup is very different from the tea drinker whose leaves are more evenly spread around? Furthermore, I know the secret meaning of the forms of a fish, a flower, or a bird shape formed by the tea leaves. After my true identity is revealed, I will demonstrate my talents by reading the tea leaves left in the bottom of the cup of the lovely Miss Kitty Carlisle. Oh. Signed, Ian McKinney. Well, whichever one he is, he'd have a tough time reading my fortune because I use a tea bag and you can't read through wet paper worth a darn. We'll be right back.
This week in game show history, Bud Collier disguises celebrities for cash with the debut of Masquerade Party. Bob Eubanks whoopies it up with the premiere of the Newlywed Game. And Match Game panelist Richard Dawson turns host with the debut of The Family Feud.
Now, across the way from us, we have three gentlemen, and every one of them says that they are Ian McKinney, who says he can read your fortune in tea leaves. And let's begin with the one whose fortune is going to eventually be read, Miss Kitty Carlisle.
Thank you. Number 3, I drank most of my tea. I've got a sort of tree left on the side of the cup. What does that mean?
I will tell you that
Later?
when I read your tea leaves.
Oh, all right.
I have
Well,
to
no.
see the whole picture.
I see. Oh, I see. Number 2, what is a fish?
What is a fish? You don't know what a fish is?
Oh, okay.
Number 2, I'm going to cry.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna
I'm
cry.
sorry, I couldn't resist that.
All right. Well, what is a fish in a
A
teacup?
fish could mean many things. Basically, it is a good luck sign, but I wait for a very vivid picture. to...
And number 1, what is a flower in a teacup?
I think it's probably a sign of growth.
Growth.
Very well, and we go down to our Mr. Cullen.
Number 1, if I drink this, then the tea leaves form a pattern in the bottom of the cup. Will that pattern be different now that I've been doing the drinking? And if, for instance, Peggy drank it, why will her cup have a different pattern than mine?
Well, I think the difference between you and Peggy should be very obvious to begin with. But you will certainly have a different cup from Peggy's, and it will certainly be a very different interpretation because your lifestyles and your whole style is different.
I have a D cup. I don't know about Peggy.
Let's say a D cup.
No.
No, B.
Let's friends.
Sorry. Sorry. B, everybody knows.
Oh,
the whole world knows. Yes.
We got some people over here who
Oh,
are
yes.
vitally interested in this whole show.
Hello, number 3.
And on that informational note, we go on to Peggy Cash, please.
D. You got some nerve. Number 1, since you're going to tell Kitty Carlisle, why don't you look at us? Number 1, you're shifting away. Since you're doing Kitty Carlisle's teacup, and I'm not going to get mine done, I'm just going to ask you a few questions, okay? Mine has a fist and a stick. That doesn't seem too good.
No, mind you, it doesn't.
Oh, well, we won't go into that then. Number 3, is India famous for tea?
Would you please?
Is India famous for tea? India, you know, India.
Oh, it's you can get tea there, but you don't tell the fortunes with it.
Oh, I wasn't into fortunes. I'm into tea now. Number
What
2,
about the tea?
which is better, Indian tea or China tea?
For telling fortunes?
No, for drinking. What is the matter with these guys? Are you just a fortune teller? You're not a tea person?
You know, if I were just listening to this show for the first time, I wouldn't believe that we were drinking the tea. I think you've been smoking it. Let's go to Alan Ludden, please.
What's wrong with the D cup?
Alan Ludden.
We're back to you. I see. I was so fascinated with the B cup. I want to know number 3. Number 3 is where did tea start? When the habit of drinking tea, and what part of the world?
In England.
In England, it started. You say?
Well, in England, as far as the.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you very much. That's all. I don't have any more time. Number 1, are you related to Robert Morley?
No, I'm not. No.
Are you from England?
I live there, yes.
That means you're from England.
No, I have lived there.
You have lived there.
Yes.
Number 1. Hey, number 2. Have you ever grown tea?
No.
You've ever seen it being grown?
No.
Number 1.
And that's as much as you're going to learn, which is darn little. And you're going to mark your ballots accordingly, friends. Who do you think? Is it number 1? Or is it number 2? Or is it number 3? And you know full well that we pay $50 for each wrong vote. We pay $500 for a complete stump. And Kitty starts.
Well, as you can see, my number 2 is kind of weak. Not that the tea was weak, but I think number 2, when he answered me about the fish, has a sort of patter that goes with his fortune telling, and I believe it's he.
All right, so we've got a 2 showing. Bill Cullen coming on.
Number 2 sold me. I voted for him.
A pair of 2s, Miss Peggy.
Oh, no. Number 1 comes from Scotland, I think, is Ian McKinney. So and they drink lots of tea, just like the Irish. So he got bored up there living in the croft and looking at the tea, and he decided to make a racket out of it. I mean, a business.
So we've got to number 1. And Alan.
I don't understand your reasoning at all. It's got to be number 2. Only the real McCoy could put Kitty down as he did.
Well, there we go. The votes are in. And at this point, will the real Ian McKinney please stand up, sir? Ta-da! Mr. McKinney, if you'll be seated, sir, we'll find out about your friends. Number one, sir, what is your name, please, and what do you
Well,
do?
Peggy, I'm not Scottish and I don't live in a loft, but I am Irish. And my name is Bill Maxwell, and I'm PR director for Aer Lingus Irish International Airlines in North America.
Oh, there, welcome aboard. And number three, sir, enlighten us about you, if you will.
Well, my name is Pappy Earnhardt, and I'm a vocal teacher.
Pappy, vocal teacher. Well, now, Kitty, if you've been wondering about your future, my dear, we're going to have Mr. McKinney join your center. Mr. McKinney, if you'll come down, and Kitty, I'll escort you to your chair so you get in the right place. Now, if you sit right here, you brought your tea with you.
Yes, yes.
I turn you over to Mr. McKinney and find out what you will.
Thank you, Gary. I'd like to answer that question of Bill Cullen's, though, if I could.
What's that, sir?
The ritual that we're going to go through right now, Bill, is why your patterns would differ from Peggy Cass's. Okay? Now, what I wish you to do, normally you would making a wish, but what I wish you to do now is pick up the cup by the handle and swirl it 3 times counterclockwise and in the same motion.
Which is counterclockwise.
Sweetheart, this way. And then over into the saucer and leave it there. Atta girl, leave it there. Don't shake it. Oh. Put your left hand on the cup. Put your right hand on top of your left. Now you're going to make a quick wish. You got it, right? Okay, here we go. Normally I take 15 minutes to do this. So, now, if you can see in the monitor, Bill and Peggy, there we go. We have a very good distribution of tea leaves. And you have many things happening to you in the immediate future, a very long bar here, which I would actually say, Kitty, is going to be a very important letter, one that you've been waiting for, and I believe it is going to carry a possibly the answer to the wish that you just made. Also, the distribution of your, I'm going to jump around because of the time here. The distribution shows that you have not only fortune in your immediate future, you have fortune in your middle future, which would be about 3 weeks, is in the center of the cup, going down. You have good fortune coming to you in the very deep part of the cup, which is usually 6 to 8 weeks. Now, you have an interest right now, in, as far as direction is concerned, towards the north from here.
Right.
This is the north up in here. This is home. The handle is always home. Now, on the west coast where I'm from, the handle would be west, you see. But here we have east, and we have north and south, and so on, and west across here. You have something coming your way that you're expecting from the north in about 4 weeks, I would say.
Is it good or
Mr.
bad?
McKinney,
Oh, it
she's
is
got
very
something coming she didn't expect from the west, and that's me, because we're on the time.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very
Thank
much,
you.
and thank you,
Good.
gentlemen.
Is it good or bad?
It's good.
Mr. McKinney was frank enough to title his book Fun in a Teacup. He wants you to know that it is just fun, and don't go betting your money on what your tea leaves say, because it's not exactly a science, okay? Now, our next guest is a business executive, and he has a unique way of relieving tension. And I'll bet a buck that you don't know what that way is. Let's find out about it right now.
Number 1. What is your name, please?
My name is Francisco Almeida.
Number 2.
My name is Francisco Almeida.
Number 3.
My name is Francisco Almeida.
And let's listen to Francisco Almeida's version of how you relieve tension. He says, I, Francisco Almeida, am a businessman with a mind-boggling hobby. While many executives unwind on the golf course or the tennis court, I relieve tension by risking my life as a bullfighter. Believe me, folks, when you see a monstrous 800-pound bull charging down on you, all other problems become irrelevant. Fortunately, bulls, like human beings, each have their own personalities. Thus, a skillful matador is often able to get a line on how the bull will behave in various situations. Despite, or perhaps because of the danger involved, bullfighting fulfills a lifelong ambition. Ernest Hemingway once said, the biggest thrill a man can have is being exposed to death. I believe Hemingway was right. Signed, Francisco Almeida. And first into our questioning ring is Betty White's favorite torero, Senor Alan Ludden.
Well, I don't agree. I don't think Hemingway was right at all, as a matter of fact. But let me start with number 3. Number 3, as a bullfighter, does your weight get in the way at all?
Yes, it does.
In what way does it get in the way?
Well, the weight probably prevents you from moving fast enough.
I see. I thought it made you a larger target. Usually they're very much thinner than you. Number 2, in the bull ring, what is the maneuver when you duck a bull? When you pull the scarf away, what is that maneuver called?
You're talking about the basic move, the Veronica.
The what?
Veronica.
The Veronica. That's what I was talking about. Number 1, do you ever kill the bull?
No, I have not.
Number 3, have you ever killed a bull?
Yes, I have.
Number 2, when you say they have different personalities, give me an example of 2 kinds of personalities a bull might have.
Well, bulls have a mind of their own, and you have to study them before you fight them in order to know whether they go to left or right, or if they lift their heads. It's very important for you in order to know how to get started with a bull.
So the personality depends on...
All righty, that takes us, please, to Kitty Carlisle.
Number 1, have you ever been gored?
No, I have not.
Number 2, in which country do they shave the horns of the bull?
If they do, I haven't fought there.
Number 3, don't you know the country where they take the tips off the horns and they don't kill the bull?
No, I don't.
Ah, somebody's misled me. Number 2, what kind of a businessman are you?
I manufacture chessboards.
What?
I manufacture chessboards.
Ah, and number 3, where do you fight?
In Mexico?
In Mexico. Do you kill the bull in Mexico? Do people?
Yes.
They do. And number 1, what kind of a businessman are you?
I'm into real estate in California.
And number 3, have you ever been hurt?
Once I was, yes.
Where? I don't mean where in your anatomy. I wouldn't ask such a question. But in Mexico?
Yes, in Monterrey, Mexico.
Thank you. Number 2, do you fight?
And on down to Bill Cullen, please.
Speaking of the bull's personality, number 1, there's a reason why bulls are only used in combat. Fine, one time. Can you tell me why a bull is not used the second time, assuming they don't kill him?
Well, the reason is simply because once that they have been fought, they know the person, they know a human being, and then they charge to the person rather than to the cape.
Number 2, are you a Manolete man or a Juan Belmonte man? If you had to choose your own favorite of the bullfighters of the past, who would you pick?
I would pick Manolete.
Why, sir?
Because he was a very classical bullfighter, and that's my style.
Number 3, do you know what Barnaby Conrad, who was a San Franciscan actually, do you know what Barnaby Conrad does?
I think he runs a restaurant in San Francisco.
Number 1, who of the living bullfighters today do you think is numero uno, as I think it is put?
I would say Paloma Linares in Spain.
And finally, we go to Miss Cass.
Thank you. Number 2, where did Manaletti die?
When?
Where?
In
what
Linares.
ring? Linares, thank you. Number 3, why do you get relieved of tension by the bullfight? I should think it would create tension. I mean, you two could get a big Excedrin headache from that.
Well, like I said, all the problems, everyday problems, become irrelevant when you're faced with it.
I know. Well, number 2, do you fight in Mexico? Did you say you fought in Mexico?
No, I never fought in Mexico.
Where do you fight?
In Spain. I have fought in Venezuela 2 times.
Thank you. Number 1, when I say the word Murcia to you, what does that mean?
What is the word?
M-U-R-C-I-A, Murcia. I'm not so Spanish, but that's the way you say it. Okay, it doesn't mean anything,
No.
right?
Are you asking? Oh.
No, number 2, where do the biggest bulls come from?
Spain, Miura.
Mute, that's what you
Thank you very much. Now, number 3, what's the name of number 2's costume? Another name for what he's got on.
Traje de luces.
Thank you. And,
Translated means
Suit of lights.
suit of lights, yeah. Okay, we got ourselves a bell, friends, and on that basis, you got to pick out your man here. What do you think? Is he a number 1, or is he a number 2, or is he a number 3? And
Next, it's a plethora of word puzzles on Password Plus that'll keep you guessing, plus another Password Plus after that. Oh, it's a Password Plus party, if you will. Stay tuned.
if you have formed an opinion, we'd like to know who and why.
You're right.
I gotta say they've done it again. There really
It's a
is
tough
no.
statement.
It really is a great. Now 3 probably is because he doesn't look like it. 2 probably isn't because he does look like it. So I'll go with 1.
That's as good a reasoning as you can use. We've got a 1. And Kitty Carlisle.
Well, I don't believe it's 1, but he was the only one I didn't ask about where they shave the horns or the points off, and that's in Portugal, and they don't kill the bull there. And so I voted for number 1.
And so we've got a pair of 1s, and we're going down to Bill Cullen.
Yeah, it's not cricket to shave the horns. But you know, you get 3 people with Spanish blood in them and Spanish answers, and the 4 of us, if we work for weeks, we're not going to be able to catch them with bullfighting questions. On the basis of just what we heard, number 3 knew about Barney Conrad. I'm sorry, Barnaby Conrad. I'm sorry I didn't vote for him, but my vote's with number 1, too.
So you stick with number 1. All right, we got 3 1s. And so, Peg, you look as though you're not voting
No,
with the
I am
bunch.
not voting for number 1. Number 2 knew everything, but you know something about number 3? He's big, but so Adornes is big. I think it's number 3. Being fast is better than being skinny.
Well, Peggy, I must say, you have a mind of your own. Your votes are all
Wrong
in.
again.
Will the real Francisco Almeida please stand up, sir? Here, Peggy! You're hot today. Let's find out who Senor Almeida's friends are. Number 1, sir. 3 big votes. What is your real name? What do you do?
My name is Alvaro Miller. I am an architect in New York City.
Hotter. Number 2, you look so much like the real thing, I think that's what threw the panel off. They figured we wouldn't be that obvious. What is your real name? What do you do?
My real name is David Gonzalez, and I'm Assistant General Sales Manager for Iberia Airlines of Spain in the United States.
Ah, no. Somebody said he didn't look as though he was the sort of fellow who would be a bullfighter. But we have pictures here, 2 of them, to show you of Senor Almeida in action in the bull ring. And here he is performing a pass known as, if I get it right, derechazo, or a right-handed pass. And then for you, Alan Ludden, here again is our amateur Tororo, just completing No, that's not a Veronica. That is a passe por alto, or over the top.
Yeah.
And I want to tell you, I wouldn't want to do that for laughs. I shouldn't think. Thank you, Senor Almeida, and thank you, gentlemen, very much for being with us. Panel, just generally, do any of you agree with Ernest Hemingway, who said that to taste fully of life, you must risk death, you must come close to death? Do you agree with that?
I think it may be true for men. I don't think it's true for women.
I don't
Not
want to risk
me.
death.
No, I don't. I think Hemingway was wrong in a lot of things. I am not a Hemingway fan. I think he.
Well, this is not.
I believe in a little risk, but
No,
I
the
believe
macho
in calculated risk.
Yeah.
You know, you should be pretty sure you're going to get out. I don't believe that.
But the whole
I think
macho
that-
principle.
I
I
think
Well, we do that daily here, though. It's nothing to us. We come close to dying lots of times. We'll see you, friends. Take care.
This is Bill Wendell speaking for To Tell the Truth, a Mark Goodson, Bill Cotton production.